don't scroll, because God has chosen you for this message. Yes, you. For days, weeks, maybe months, you've been feeling something, the signs, the heaviness, the strange pull in your spirit. That wasn't coincidence. God has been trying to reach you, and this message is His way of finally getting your attention. So listen carefully. And before we go deeper, subscribe, not for the algorithm, but because God is about to speak to you again and again and again, and He doesn't want you to miss it. Now listen, you've been feeling uneasy, restless, disconnected from everyone. You don't enjoy the things you used to. You don't connect with the people you once loved. You feel tired, even when you don't do much. That is not depression. That is not weakness. This is spiritual transformation. When God prepares you for the next chapter, your old self begins to break apart. Old habits stop feeling good. Old friendships stop feeling right. Old environments feel suffocating. You're becoming someone new. Slowly, silently, spiritually. Right now, there's a battle being fought for you. You cannot see it, but you can feel it. The enemy wanted you to quit, to break, to lose hope, to lose yourself. That sudden fear, that unexpected sadness, that random panic at night, these weren't accidents. These were attacks. Because the enemy sees what you don't, your future blessings, your future strength, your future glow. The devil fears your destiny more than you understand your own power. But listen, God never left your side, not even during the nights when you cried silently and thought, no one cares. God cared, and God protected you from battles you didn't even know existed. You didn't lose them. God removed them. The betrayal, planned. The distance, necessary. The sudden ending, divine protection. God heard conversations made behind your back. He saw intentions you ignored. He saw hearts that were not pure. So He did what you were too loving to do. He separated you. People don't leave your life by chance. They're removed to make space for peace, clarity, and truth. And soon, you will thank God for every closed door. You're strong, too strong sometimes. People think you're fine because you don't show your pain. You hide heartbreak behind jokes. You hide sadness behind smiles. You carry storms inside your chest without letting anyone feel a single drop of rain. But God sees it. Every hidden wound, every silent cry, every lonely night. And today, God says, you don't have to be strong alone anymore. You prayed, you waited, you hoped, you believed, but nothing changed, and you thought God wasn't listening. But God was not saying no, He was saying not yet. Because you're not ready for the blessing. The blessing isn't ready for you. The right people aren't in position yet. The wrong people haven't left yet. The path isn't clear yet. God delays blessings to protect blessings. You won't receive something amazing at the wrong time when you cannot carry it. But when the timing is right, it will come effortlessly. Your spirit feels something rising. You don't know why, but you feel like your life is about to change. And you're right. This season, you will experience divine alignment, new opportunities, new energy, new purpose, new confidence, new people, new peace. What's coming is greater than what's behind you. This isn't the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything starts falling into place. You are not just healing yourself, you're healing your bloodline. You are the first to think differently, to break patterns, to confront trauma, to choose peace, to choose faith, to choose a new path. You are the chain breaker. Your family's future changes with you. Repeat after me. I am protected. I am chosen. I am healing. I am growing. I am guided. God is not done with me. Better things are coming. My story isn't over. Breathe, feel it. Let God work in your heart. If you're still listening, this wasn't a video. This was your sign. God led you here. Your spirit needed this. Your journey required this message. Now listen to this last line. Your breakthrough is closer than it has ever been. Prepare yourself. Lift your face for one breath. Right now, before this message finishes its long, slow arrival into the places inside you that have been waiting for years, turn your attention toward the hand you have never seen, yet have belonged to since before your first cry split the air. There is a mark on that hand, and that mark carries your name. Not the name your harshest critic sharpened against you, not the name you've been too afraid to claim, not the one old shame whispered into you like a verdict. Your true name, the one carved deeper than ink, older than memory, set there before the first story about you was ever told. It has not faded, not once, not across any of the hours you mistook my silence for absence. Stay near. Take these next minutes slowly with me. Before we finish, I want to show you the exact place where you have been written into me, and place into your hands one sentence I spoke through my servant Isaiah to a people who were certain I had moved on without them. A sentence designed to silence the suspicion you've carried for years, the suspicion that the one who loves you may have stopped thinking of you. Listen, your name is on my hand. Your face is in my thought. I see you. The fear of being forgotten is ancient in you. So ancient that you no longer recognize it as fear at all. A daughter once learned, far too young, that being remembered required earning it. And she has been earning ever since. A son hasn't heard from his earthly father on the right day in decades, and quietly assumes the Father in heaven keeps the same kind of calendar. A widow lights her lone lamp on the 8th night after the loss and wonders if anyone is counting the evenings with her. 3 streets from her, a young one taught all her life she was an accident still flinches when a hand reaches toward her without warning. An older one watches his children rebuild their worlds in cities that no longer return his calls. And the silence trains his soul to expect silence from me as well. Not one of those quiet rooms is hidden from me. Every unreturned message, counted. Every lamp lit in sorrow, seen. Every whispered prayer shortened by exhaustion, received entire. Not one of them fell short of my right hand. No impatience rises in me at your slow belief, only tenderness. I am not the kind of father whose attention must be earned. Every voice that taught you otherwise was passing along their own wounds. Some loved you poorly. Some used your longing to be seen. Both left you with the same counterfeit picture. That my remembering is conditional, fragile, temporary. Put that picture down. Face it downward on the table beside you. Let me tell you the truth. My memory of you is not a ledger. A ledger can be erased. My memory is a carving. A carving cannot. Ink fades. Skin remembers. A ledger sits where it can be forgotten. A carving travels with the body that bears it. Where I go, your name goes. Where I move, your name moves. There is no room in heaven or earth where I walk without you inscribed upon me. Press your fingertip gently to the hollow at the base of your throat. Light pressure, there. That faint warmth rising from a life you did not design and cannot sustain on your own. That is the image of the attending I've given you every second since I formed you. Your pulse is not running because you remember to be remembered. It runs because I remember you. Pull your hand away. The attending continues. The dread of being unremembered grew from real places. A parent who walked past you without seeing you, a sibling who was preferred, a friend who left without explanation, a partner who stopped looking up when you entered the room, a faith community that celebrated the visible and overlooked the quiet. None of those teachers were me. Now put down the inheritance of their inattention. Lay it beside the old picture. Let me redefine remembering. My attention is not like human attention, thin, tired, easily pulled elsewhere. My attention is the very force that holds galaxies in place. To measure my remembrance by the measure of human remembrance is like weighing an ocean on a kitchen scale. The instrument cannot register the truth. Now press your thumb to the center of your opposite palm, the place where a carpenter's hand once held a nail. Light pressure. Feel the warmth gathering beneath your thumb. Now imagine, not with strain, but with that quiet knowing you carry. A line carved there, unfading, spelling the name you carried before the world renamed you. Behold, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me. Walk slowly through each word. Behold, lift your eyes. Look at my hand, not at the dust of fear. You have believed that being carved into my hand meant I would protect you from every breaking. But beloved, being carved into my hand means I hold you through every breaking. Not that the world will never try to break you. There are moments you thought I watched silently while something precious was taken from you. There were nights when a door you prayed for stayed closed, and you convinced yourself that closed meant forgotten. But hear me. Every closed door I allowed was a shield, not a sentence. Every delay had an unseen mercy wrapped inside it. Every absence that wounded you kept a greater harm from reaching you. You have called some seasons punishment when they were actually protection. Come closer. I want to show you what you could not see then. There were days you prayed and felt only emptiness. But it wasn't emptiness. It was the quiet space where I was rebuilding what life had torn. You felt alone because restoration happens in silence. A surgeon does not speak while stitching a wound. The quiet was not abandonment. It was healing. There were relationships I removed from your path because they would have demanded pieces of you that you were never meant to lose. You thought I tore them away. I was actually pulling you free. In the storm you kept asking me to stop. The one that frightened you, the one you thought would drown you, was the very storm that carried you away from a destination that was never meant to hold you. You did not fail. You were redirected. Now breathe. Let your shoulders fall. You are safe here. You have walked through years believing your wounds made you less worthy, less chosen, less seen. But look at me. Your wounds never repelled me. They drew me closer. You have mistaken your scars as signs of my distance, but they are marks of where I carried you. Every valley you crawled through left fingerprints of my presence, even when you could not feel me. You cried into pillows I soaked with my own compassion. You sat in rooms I filled with unseen angels, holding the pieces of your spirit when you could not hold them yourself. And the shame you locked away, the moments you regret, the decisions you replay with a wince in your soul. None of them disqualified you. Hear this clearly. Nothing you confess shocks me. Nothing you hide separates you from me. Nothing you mourn makes you unworthy of my love. You think you are behind. You are not behind. You think you are late. You are not late. You think your purpose expired. Your purpose is still untouched. Waiting, patient, breathing quietly beneath the surface of your days. Come closer still. There is a path forming under your feet that you cannot yet see. You think you are standing still, but you are being positioned. You think doors are locked, but keys are being forged. You think heaven is quiet, but preparations are louder than ever. You will understand soon why certain things had to end before better things could begin. Let this settle slowly into you. Nothing you lost will return in the same form, but everything meant for you will return stronger than before. Rest in that. Let it loosen the tension in your chest. And when you doubt again, and you will, place your hand over your heart and remember this. The pulse you feel is not only life, it is the echo of my remembering you. It beats with my intention, my nearness, my promise that I have never once, not for the span of a single breath, forgotten you. Be still for a moment. I want you to hear this without the noise of old doubts interrupting. You have carried the question for years. Why me? Why does God keep pulling at my heart? You've asked it in whispers, in exhaustion, in moments when you felt too flawed, too tired, too imperfect to be called by anyone, let alone by me. Now listen carefully. This is the part your spirit has been waiting for. You were chosen because you survived what was designed to silence you. You endured storms that would have shattered most. You walked through chapters meant to bury your voice, and yet your voice still rises. Maybe trembling, maybe soft, but rising. You were not chosen after the pain. You were chosen through it. There were nights where you thought the breaking meant the calling was cancelled, but your breaking was not a dismissal. It was the forging of someone who could carry what others could not. Hear me. I do not place heavy mantles on untested shoulders. Only those who have walked through fire without losing their compassion are ready to carry the weight of healing others, and that is who you are. You think your heart is weak because it feels deeply, but I tell you, your heart is powerful because it feels deeply. The world tried to harden you, but nothing could. You still care, you still love, you still feel, you still hope, even if that hope is a faint ember tonight. That is why I chose you. There are people you will reach because your voice carries the sound of someone who knows what it is to hurt and still get up. The sound of someone who has cried until their eyes ached and still chose kindness. The sound of someone who has every reason to be bitter, yet still seeks light. Your wounds did not disqualify you. They prepared you. You were chosen because when life tried to close your heart, it stayed open. Bruised, yes. Bleeding, yes. But open. You have a softness the world could not take from you. And softness is not weakness. Softness is a spiritual weapon. Others look strong, but their spirits crumble under weight. You look tired, but your spirit is unbreakable because it has been held by my hand through every season. Now breathe. Feel the ground beneath you. You are exactly where I can reach you most clearly. You are also chosen because your story bends toward transformation. You do not settle. You do not numb your soul. You do not surrender your light. Even when you tried to give up, something, someone, kept pulling you back to your feet. That was me. I chose you because there is a generation of hearts behind you that will find their way through because you found yours. Your healing will not end with you. Your rise will not end with you. Your restoration will ripple outward in ways you cannot see yet. And hear this last part without letting shame interrupt. I chose you because when I whisper, you feel it. When I pull, you notice. When I speak softly, your spirit listens. Many hear my voice but do not respond. You respond, even when you feel unqualified, even when you feel unworthy, even when you feel unsure. Obedience in weakness is stronger than obedience in strength. This is why you are here. This is why I brought you to this message. This is why your heart stirred at words others would skim past. This is why the air felt heavy around you as you read. I chose you because you belong to me in a way that cannot be shaken, cannot be handed over, cannot be undone. Your name is engraved on my hand, and your calling is engraved on your soul. Before we go forward, breathe once, slowly. You are stepping into a part of the message that touches the future, and I want you steady when you hear it. You have walked long roads that seem to loop in circles. You took steps forward only to feel life pull you back again. You prayed for change, but the ground stayed still beneath your feet. But listen closely. The stillness was not denial. It was alignment. A door can be fully built, beautiful, strong, perfectly crafted, and still not open until the hinges are aligned. Your life has been in that hinge-setting season. The silence you hated was construction. The waiting you resented was preparation. The delay you feared was protection. Nothing was wasted. And now the alignment is complete. You're entering a season where things that resisted you suddenly release, where paths that felt blocked clear with ease, where prayers that felt unanswered begin unfolding in ways you did not expect. But hear this before anything else. The next season does not arrive because you fought harder. It arrives because I said, now. Your strength did not unlock this. My timing did. What happens next will feel like acceleration after years of stillness. It will confuse you at first, how quickly things begin to move after such long seasons of nothing shifting. But don't panic. Don't shrink back. Don't question whether you deserve it. This is not reward. It is release. Something forgotten will rise and feel strangely familiar, because it was planted in you from the beginning. You have been in survival. Now you step into purpose. And listen, the enemy tried to convince you that your story was paused, but it was not paused. It was being rewritten for greater strength. Your wounds did not delay destiny. They deepened it. You are not entering a better chapter. You are entering the chapter you were always meant to reach. The part where you stop bleeding and start building. The part where you stop asking for permission and start stepping into inheritance. The part where you stop wondering if you're chosen and start walking like someone who knows they are. And I tell you this with all the authority of heaven, what you thought you lost permanently, I am returning differently. What you thought was the ending was only the empty space before the beginning. What you thought broke you actually opened you. You are stepping into a season where peace feels natural again, where joy doesn't need to be forced, where your spirit doesn't apologize for existing, where your heart stands upright without trembling, where your mind stops replaying old battles because those battles no longer match who you are becoming. Lift your face again, child. You are walking toward a future that has been waiting for you. And before you leave, subscribe right now so you don't miss the next message God is sending to you. Your transformation has already begun.